Where are we, Bing? She's actually cleaning.
Oh, we are.
She's actually cleaning.
The ship here.
Can you believe that? She's cleaning.
We are
Actually decided to start cleaning now, the mom.
Bound for Seattle.
That's the Space Needle up there. Space Needle is the
Oh yeah, the Space Needle.
1962 World's Fair.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Elvis Presley movie had happened at the World's Fair. You can see the Space Needle there.
Oh wow. That's Space Needle. Wow, this building is going up instead of... Wow. Instead of going, down, they're all extending up. Huh? Yeah, beautiful. Wait, yeah. So really has an urgent, I could feel that.
Then turn right onto 7th Avenue.
Oops.
What street is this? The 7th?
What?
Yeah, 7th. This is the Sheraton Hotel.
Wow,
Look
Sheraton.
down up there. And that's the, I think that's Columbia Tower up there.
Wow.
Sheraton.
Wait, Jam.
That old building is the WAC, Washington Athletic Club. And it's a very old building, but it's got a lot of history. The Roosevelt is a
Turn right onto
hotel.
7th Avenue. Then turn right onto Pike Street.
Roosevelt Hotel? Hotel?
Hotel.
Turn right onto Pike Street. Then turn right.
Is there any park around here, honey?
No, sweetie, I'm in the middle of the city. I'll find a place for the dog somewhere.
Turn right onto 8th Avenue.
Wait. Could have said.
Mount Rainier over there. Boeing is over here. Boeing headquarters are right here in Seattle. This is Boeing, where they manufacture the planes.
Who was your friend here? And we stayed long there. We stayed in the thing.
Oh, yeah, a friend of mine had a business here.
Who was it?
Dan.
Oh yeah, Dan.
And he had a delivery business. He also flew a plane for deliveries. He delivered things with his plane as well.
Oh, Dan was a pilot?
He is a pilot, yeah.
Or he is?
Yeah. In fact, I went out on one of his first flights with him here at Boeing Field, and I didn't go. I watched him because I wasn't about to go in a single engine
Where was
plane.
this building we were?
With a brand new pilot.
We were there and we watched
Museum of Flight.
we watched this those airplanes with our angels.
Blue Angels we
Blue
watched
Angels.
here, yeah.
We watched. Where was it?
That was here.
Yeah, where? Which building?
Well, it's on the other road, far away from here. There's the Museum of Flight. That's the history of Boeing right there. a new toll tunnel. It goes bypasses Seattle, goes under Seattle. It's a very long tunnel.
Yeah.
Very
500
long.
feet.
First time I've ever been in this tunnel. Wow. This is a very long tunnel.
Wow. Well, there are in Europe, in Germany and Switzerland, there are
Wow.
very long tunnel.
Wow.
And if you would think, up of the tunnel are forest.
Yeah. Wow.
Very long.
This is where the protesters blocked those people inside the
Oh,
tunnel,
yeah,
if you
I
could
remember.
believe it.
Yeah, they were. But it's very, very long. 500 is
Oh, they
quite.
darn.
How many? Yeah.
Wow.
How many kilometers would that be?
It's really something.
500. She could see us. Doesn't matter. Did you see?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
This is Snoqualmie Pass up here. This is going outside of Seattle on the way to Eastern Washington. And Western Washington has a lot of rain. Then you get over the mountains and you have a lot of sunshine usually, not always.
Is this Snoqualmie, honey?
Snoqualmie Pass.
Snoqualmie Pass.
Still snow on these mountains, as you can see.
Yeah, still snow and then this fog. I
Fog.
mean this clouds.
London fog.
Where that
Snoqualmie Pass.
skiing resort looked like.
Yeah, Silver Lake. I mean, Deer Valley in Utah looked a lot
Oh.
like that.
Stop it, Shot.
And then Dad had the land before the runs were there, before the ski resort was built. But he had the plans and the layout for it, and then he had 3 runs that he built for it. He had built in the layout. And now a very wealthy Jewish man owns Deer Valley in Salt Lake.
Oh,
City.
we'll shout again. There is a little dog there. We'll shout to those dogs. Oh, to that dog.
Aren't those beautiful? Summit Inn Pancake House, Bing.
Wow. No, if it is was morning here, then we will unbedingt.
What does that mean?
Conditionally, we will drop by here.
Oh,
The pancake, because I would like to have breakfast, pancake breakfast.
yeah.
In the middle of.
You like that lake?
Water.
Isn't that pretty?
Huh? Yeah, I love that.
Beautiful lake.
I like that.
Actually, this turned out to be a nicer drive than I expected.
Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah, the
drive.
little
Look at that. I remember always the Swiss pass.
This reminds you of Switzerland, Bing?
Mountain, yeah. Similar.
Wow.
On the lowland, yes.
Wow.
That means higher than this, very, very much higher, is already rocks.
Yeah.
Switzerland.
They've improved this freeway. One time I was we were riding on this freeway. A whole bunch of us were going to a concert. Candy, myself, Who else?
Look at
And
that
this
way
guy-
up there.
This
It's like-
guy was a bunch of people riding bicycles along
It's
here.
like, you know, we're in Tyrol, in Austria, where my a cousin of my late husband
Oh.
was living. We go up like that. Oh my Lord.
So anyway, we're driving along. Bicyclists here. We're heading for a concert. Suddenly one guy falls right in front of the car. Well, he just missed the front of the car. If I had been 1 second slower, it would have hit him and killed him. And he fell. He began falling in front of the car. But by the time I passed him, he had fallen all the way onto the freeway. So I just barely missed him. He would have not survived, of course. Another time, we're driving along here, and a tire comes flying over this.
That I like.
A tire comes flying over this center bank here. It's flying along.
Here?
Yes, it comes over this bank.
Oh my
It's
Lord.
flying toward us, and I had to calculate: do I stop? Do I continue
Look at
going
that.
the same
That
speed?
must be the new road.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
So I decided I'll continue going the same speed until it gets close enough to me to calculate what to do. So it comes right up to the very front of the car, bounces right toward the windshield. I veer the windshield. I will veer the car really fast to the left, and the tire.
Beautiful.
And the tire goes into the lake. Hey, Bing. And the tire goes into the lake.
Yeah.
That's the rest of my story.
You know why? Because I've heard that 30 times. That story. Every time we pass by here, and could you imagine, we pass by here before this road was constructed,
Right.
and now after the road is constructed, that's why it's new for me. Beautiful. Look at that.
It is, and the tunnel is gone, Bing.
Tunnel is gone.
The tire came over right before the tunnel,
Yeah.
and the tunnel
That's why
is
everything-
gone.
That's
Gone.
That's why I'm excited, because they are new. Everything.
Now let me ask you a question. If I tell you a story like that, but I tell it differently every time, don't I?
Huh? Yeah, but what? You do?
Don't I tell the story differently every time so we have variety?
Yes. Sometimes you start in the middle and then to the end. Sometimes you start at the very beginning and till the end of the story.
Okay. Look at all the windmills, Bing.
Yeah. You see, as if we are going down.
I know it. That doesn't mean just because we're going down doesn't mean we're going south, and just when we go up doesn't mean we're going north.
But I believe north mostly are elevated. Is
No.
elevated.
No,
Ah.
that's not true, Bing. In Alaska, if you're at sea level, and Anchorage is at sea level, that's not up, and that's north. It's very north. But the mountains in Alaska are much higher elevation. So north does not equate to up at elevation.
I think it's whether sea elevation or elevated, like mountains, as long as you are in the north, up of the globe, I think that's where they base it, you know.
So, if you're north, you're up on the globe,
Yeah, of the globe.
and if you're south, you're down on the globe.
Exactly. But they were drying down. Oh, my shoulder,
You know,
Okay na.
they are.
South again.
If you ever get in one of
Okay
those,
na.
if you ever get on one of those, though,
Go down there. Stay down better.
if you ever get next to one of those, Bing, they're very, very powerful. The sound of the wind is incredible. if you get right below it. It's amazing.
It's like a helicopter.
It's much more than a helicopter. It's very powerful. Columbia River,
Oh, yeah.
the
Then when we
largest
go-
river in the United States.
When we go the other side, it's gonna be. Oh, where's my? Oh, my phone. I don't know. Where is it?
Oh, the horses. The horses on the other side, remember?
Yeah, the horses. I mean, it's Oregon on the other side already, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Where is my?
No, I'm not here.
Not here. Where's my?
Now this is where the gorge at George is.
There,
The gorge at George,
the gorge.
which up in those
Oh, Othello.
hills they have
Othello is here.
concerts at the gorge at George, and very, very big famous people go to the gorge. I've seen Ringo,
I don't have anymore.
Joe Walsh,
I don't have the camera here.
Timothy B. Schmidt, Burton Cummings, Yes, James Taylor, Moody Blues,
They really-
REO Speedwagon. Oh my Lord, there are more. I just can't remember.
It's real horses. Then,
Yeah, statues of the horses.
then they put that statues there. Are you not, honey? Are you in the right way? Huh?
Yeah. Never been to Quincy, Washington. I mean, I've never been to George, Washington.
Oh,
But a friend of mine, Versal,
George Washington.
moved from
George.
Rexburg to George, Washington, when I was very young. And his father was a truck driver, his stepfather. And he lived out here. I love this kind of country. It's just beautiful. It reminds me actually of very much of Rexburg. I used to move pipe when my first job that I ever had was moving pipe
That is
in these fields, and I would go up
one.
to
That one, huh?
Smith Farms in Rexburg,
Wow, look at that.
above Rick's College,
Great
which is now
rainbow
BYU
there. Look at
South.
it.
And
Rainbow.
they didn't have these wheels on them at those times, so I would just 4 in the morning we'd be out there moving pipe. I loved it. I just loved it. The Oregon side of the Columbia River. Now, we could have taken Highway 14 on the other side, or Washington side. I wish we had. Trains are everywhere around here. There's one of those Corps engineers right there, Army Corps of Engineers trucks. You get the 3-mile canyon around here, and it's owned by the Army Corps of Engineers, so not sure what it's all about. Some fascinating history behind this, no doubt.
Huh?
Some fascinating history behind this, no doubt.
Where? Which one?
These rocks and so forth
Yeah.
up here. And so I tend to come to believe the supporting evidence with creation. that's kind of where I settle with it. There's internal evidence, the scripture, external evidence,
What is the external?
historical, all kinds of findings that they found, you know, supporting evidence for a flood. There's external evidence in showing documents that have been uncovered, showing proofs regarding Jericho and proofs regarding all kinds of issues in history that the Bible talks about. Internal evidence is the evidences within the Bible itself. And then you have experiential evidence. Experiential evidence is a little bit subjective, but that deals with your own experience. And there's no question that when I became a Christian, I had substantial changes in my life. No question about it. So I tend to fall on that end of the spectrum. Trains everywhere. I just love this place.
This is busy street here with trains.
A lot of trains.
First of Belgium.
Wow.
Established in 1940.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Well, there's always some reason there's a museum, right?
Yeah.
So, what you learn, now I would kind of wish we would have stopped and looked at this museum, but that's okay. Next time you come through, Marco, maybe you can take a look at it and tell me what you see. Take care of me, museum.
So you're going to go to the museum?
No, but they're about to change the name from Mary Hill to Take Care of Me Museum.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll ever see it then. I really like, the only thing I really like, and I don't partake in alcohol too often, but
Yeah.
once in a while, I like Pendleton whiskey and Sprite.
And what?
Pendleton whiskey and Sprite.
Well, that's an interesting combination. Bing's taking pictures. She loves doing this. She's so good at her too. She gets some good pictures. See the train tunnel over there, Bing?
Oh yeah, I see it. There are a lot of birds there. I don't know what they are doing. Oh, they are. How do you call that bird, darling? Eagles. They are eagles.
Eagles.
There.
Oh yeah.
No, not that.
There you go. Do that now. Go. Okay. Next time, when you go in the tunnel, when you can see the outside from inside the tunnel, try taking one, okay? There are tunnels all through here. It's just incredible.
There's another tunnel. But these are very short tunnels.
Yeah.
When you drive to Vienna or from Basel City, wow, long tunnels.
Yeah. Now, well, that'll be a cool picture. Try it again, sweetie. Now. Try it right when you get to the middle of the tunnel next time. Wow, this is beautiful. Now. Great. See what they come out to be.
This car is just
Yeah, it's kind of a drag.
far behind.
Wow. Where are we, Bing?
We are in Bremerton now, and we are going back to Seattle.
We're in Port Orchard, Washington.
Oh, Port Orchard.
We're going back to Seattle
Yeah.
to get back to Oak Harbor. Right?
Yeah.